What's going on? Right here, we are doing a new YouTube series. I wanted to show face. I know a lot of YouTubers do show face, and it just gives you a more conversation. I only really post PowerPoints, and that could get a little draining in TradingView. So I'm gonna have just myself and some videos when I can, and this is gonna be a video that I want to do after every market close. So we're really just getting to see. Let's see, stop streaming. Bear with me, I hit start streaming instead of start recording. So we're recording now. Yeah, so we're gonna go through five, 5. Yeah, 5 stocks that I feel like are very popular. Right now, it could be the same 5, or I might try and go through new popular names. For today, we're gonna have Tesla, AMD, NIO, Apple, and SNDL. So many people getting rich off SNDL, and I just personally didn't like the float, how it was so big. I had bought like on a day trade some at like $1. It broke the dollar support level to like 97. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. Blah blah blah. Look at me now. Just watching it above $3. Like really, I missed the 3x because I was emotional. But hey, let's get right into it. I just want to give you that quick introduction that this will be 5 stocks going through the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and Bitcoin, because we got to go over Bitcoin. And then finally, we're going to look at after hours movers, gainers. This is no financial advice. Really just want to give awareness, give news, really just be an entertaining situation. So let's get right. We're going to go again monthly, weekly, daily. The monthly, we're seeing some double top highs that are getting rejected. That is, okay after what a crazy $30 run all the way up to 800 after split. Look at the weekly. Weekly is consolidating in between the $900, $800 range. It's had 5 inside trading weeks, and that is really because of the S&P inclusion, stock split, like just really just back-to-back FOMO, that the market needs to digest those moves. So we have 5 inside trading weeks. Pretty much nothing too bearish on the weekly. The monthly was bearish. And then finally, we see the daily. The daily did close at 804. Do not like that it is approaching 800 and not getting strong wicks off the daily. It did close below the 10 and the 20 EMA. Right now, I'm going to give it a short-term bearish. If it breaks below 800, it did close below the 10 and the 20 daily EMA. The weekly is giving it a still, a hold. And then the monthly is giving it a bearish sign as well because the highs are getting rejected. But, more to come on that. So we're going to switch over. AMD, monthly, a lot of consolidation. We really haven't made ground since August of 2020. That is okay. Trading is, not for our timing, it's the market's timing. So options are getting slaughtered on AMD. I really have been switching over to stocks. I freaking hate options at this point. Monthly, I'm going to give it a hold. It's giving me a hold pattern. Weekly, giving me a strong bullish sign. We had long consolidation here from August all the way until November. So I like that. I really love long consolidation and a break above. Then we've traded above those support lines, flushed after earnings in, end of January. And finally, it hit a double bottom around $85 and is pushing up. So the weekly, I give it a bullish move. And then finally on the daily, I personally still like the daily. We did close above the 50 SMA, which was at $92. We are seeing a double top potential at $93. Don't fret, it could be bearish, but I feel like all that consolidation supports wicks off lows, big bullish move, digested with a high wick but still inside day, and then finally a push up. I like this, especially when the market was down today. It still decided to go up, relative strength. So I'm gonna give the daily a bull with the overall. I'm bullish on AMD off of price action. This is price action, no fundamentals. NIO, big trend. I mean, from $2.64 all the way to $60. Really, a lot of longs winning. A lot of longs are winning. I'm gonna give the monthly a big bull movement. Weekly, I'm gonna give it a hold rating. Let's see right here. Give it a good old hold. Right now we're seeing consolidation. We had a monster move, pop down to the 10 EMA on the weekly. Roll the 10 EMA for a few weeks, about 5 weeks right there. Gapped up and now consolidating. You need rest. Consolidation should not, you shouldn't fear about that. And then again, options suck. You would be losing all of your money. I just want to tell y'all, get away from options, just ride the stock. And then when you see an actual move, maybe ride the option. This is only from experience, like for real. Daily, I liked the push over $60 recently. Was squeezing those short-term EMAs, finally popped yesterday. Today, it was just an overall market down day, especially for a lot of heavy growth. We teased $65, which is really impressive, but it didn't close at $61. I am not 100% bullish on this because we can see right here that was a resistance level for 1, 2, 3 days, and that was pretty strong resistance from to make it go from 64 down to low 54, $55. So I am more on a hold on the daily. Let's see, my bad. Right there, I give it a hold rating on the daily. SNDL, folks. I don't know why I didn't want to buy, but hey, I didn't want to buy. Monthly looks beautiful. Literally had a high of $13 back when the first weed euphoria run was happening. Came all the way down to 15 cents. Are you serious? 14 cents, honestly. Big volume right here. I mean, you're talking about massive volume in comparison to previous price action. I'm gonna give the monthly a big bull. All right, go over to the weekly. Weekly might actually close with the highest volume yet. Right there, you had 5.8 billion shares traded in the November. Right now we are sitting at 4.3 billion shares traded, and it's only Wednesday. So with such heavy volume, there's a lot of people trading this, like a lot of people trading this. So I'm gonna give this weekly a bull sign. Finally, switch over to the daily. I mean, what more do I have to say? Right here, it really hasn't been running like that, to be honest. A lot of people were impatient. I really treat this as like a slight consolidation moment right here, because it teased above $1, came back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days right there that were in that slight consolidation. The big move was yesterday on Tuesday, when it gapped above that high right there and closed at 165. Then that gap up, are you guys serious? From 165 all the way to 220 gap up? Very, very bullish. Then after hours trading above $3, I am bullish on the daily. Don't get me wrong. But what you can see tomorrow is a stupid gap up to $4 and a massive sell off from open because people got to take profit. I mean, people were in this thing in the 50 cents. I mean, that's an 8 times profit at $4. I consider $4 a potential resistance level. If you got in, at least take some profit right now on that open, because man, when you see people take profit, it can get real crazy. All right, I still give it a bullish, but very, very cautious on this one. If you in, take just a little bit off. I know you up big. And finally, on the monthly for Apple, very boring. I can tell you right now, very boring. If you just want to invest, go ahead and invest in Apple. This is not something to really trade, in my opinion. Daily, casually, going up. I'm going to give it a bull sign, but weak bull sign. Let's go over to the weekly. Weekly, just riding them EMAs, chilling. Like, that's a good investment tool. If you have an investment that's just casually riding those weekly EMAs, you just chill. Like, if it goes up, it goes down, you're chill. As long as it doesn't break below the 20 EMA, you have nothing to worry about. Currently, that EMA is at 125. So if you see it under 125, potentially the short-term trend is then bearish. So I'm going to give the weekly a casual investment type bull. And then finally on the daily, this daily, man, it is consolidating. I mean, those EMAs are tight as heck. 50 SMA is just going up in an upward trend, and that's good. Seeing that close, stronger moving average right there by price action, that's great to see. I'm going to give this a hold on the daily, Nothing too bullish here. Do see 1, 2, 3 wicks off lows, basically the 20 EMA, but I personally haven't seen great reception of the electric vehicle for Apple. There are rumors that Apple could be buying some Bitcoin just like Tesla did. I don't really want to speculate, but there's that. Finally, Bitcoin. Everyone wants some of that Bitcoin. Go on the monthly, big bullish sign, big bullish. I don't even have to go in on why. You're seeing explosive candles 5 months in a row. Can we get a break? I don't want one. Weekly. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of people were like confused at consolidation or lulls in trading. You need it. You need institutions to keep accumulating. You need weak hands to leave. You need those dip buyers to get their fill. And you need to let the bears eat too. A lot of bears, were eating, seeing 30K break here and there, like, ooh, we're going to have a crash. Everyone really got a feel for that for the whole month of January, seriously. But you're seeing that support built over and over at 30,000. So I'm going to give this weekly a bullish signal. Finally, on the daily, we happen to have Elon and crew buy $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. And that right there was pretty incredible. I mean, hit that high of 48K, guys, 48K. We are pulling back, but we're pulling back in basing at 44,000. Really, be patient. 44,000 may break. We see 42,000 as a support level. 42,000 coincides with the previous high and the 10 EMA. Don't fret if we get to 42,000. I would say we literally have nothing to fear until 33,000 is broken, and that goes along with the 50, 50 EMA, 50 SMA area right here. So that's pretty much all I have for Tesla, AMD, NIO, SNDL, Apple, and Bitcoin. I'm going to give this a bull sign. Finally, let's go over the after hours recap. We have two. I want to just really do two stocks, like with the highest after hours gain and the highest after hours gain that I understand and may be able to comprehend. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you all to buy these stocks, but just giving you some awareness on what happened, like as far as explosive moves after hours, large AH after hours gainers. DMTK, DermTech, enters into agreement with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas, and they are up 32% after hours. DermTech is a leader in precision dermatology enabled by a non-invasive skin genomics platform. Okay, a lot of people don't know about genomics, but Kathy Woods, I'm not even in full screen. What the heck? Yes, Kathy Woods has ARC-G, and ARC-G is a genomics ETF with one of the best asset managers currently in the market, Kathy Wood. Genomics basically is like DNA sequencing. It's to, help with cures of diseases that we know of, and really just bettering healthcare with a lot of technology behind it. You have a lot of popular names like PACB, Pacific. You have BNGO, Bingo, very popular name in the genomics realm, and then FLGT as well. So DMTK falls in that umbrella of genomics, and they are just partnered with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas with 6 million members available to get that access. Their PLA, pigmented lesion assay, has a 99% negative predictive value. So if you need testing for melanoma, you're gonna get this test and it's gonna be 99% accurate. So that's great. And then finally, again, this is a genomics play. The industry institutions love the genomics technology, so this will most likely continue to keep growing. And then finally, MVIS, Microvision, Inc. announces progress on its automotive long-range LiDAR, however you say it, A sample. This company is a leader in MEMS-based laser beam sensing technology. Today announced that it has received necessary components and equipment to meet its April milestone of completing A samples of its long-range LiDAR sensor. So pretty much they meet or exceed established by OEMs for autonomous safety and autonomous driving features. Their range is of at least 250 meters, and to just put that in perspective, that is 2.5 football fields of safe distance detecting. And it'll accelerate development of level 3 autonomous safety and level 4 autonomous driving features. And the CEO believes that our LRL sensor offers 2 sustainable strategic advantages. I believe that this company is doing well. They are in the Moon ETF, and that's a ETF. If you follow my Twitter, you know that I'm really like the Moon ETF. They include the 50 most innovative companies, and this is one of them. So again, we talked about DMTK, MVIS, all the other stocks, and even Bitcoin. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully this is something that we continually do, we learn from, and always, I'm here for suggestions. Leave a like, subscribe, and maybe tomorrow. Peace.